Connie Lindsey moves with purpose as she navigates the corridors of corporate America. For her, every moment is an opportunity to make things better for her colleagues, company, and community.
One of the great benefits that I have in my current role as head of corporate social responsibility is, as I say, I have corporate bliss, because I not only get to do the technical aspects of my role, working with clients and internal partners and the external community, leveraging that all for a company that has values that are shared with my own personal values. And those are caring for our community, we call that our culture of caring, our clients, our internal partners, as well as having a strong financial performance for this firm that allows us to really do the work that's so important to us and our clients.
She has an ability to understand what the other person is thinking or feeling, and as a result, she is able to be more effective in building a team or driving to execution on a task or initiative. But I think it starts with Connie's listening and her empathy, which are quite strong skills in which she has in great abundance.
Those skills were learned while growing up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where her church, choir, pastor, and community programs like Girl Scouts and Inroads, and most importantly, her mother, instilled in her a determination to reach high and reach back.
As a young person, my mother was my shero. She had a lot of adversity in her life, but she managed and taught me the power of tenacity. She taught me the importance of really having a lot of self-awareness, so that the definition of who I was or who I became was not as much a factor of what others thought of me, but through my spiritual-based principles and faith that who actually God said I was and how I could be a better human being in service to other people.
Today, Connie is president of the Girl Scouts of the USA.
As National President of Girl Scouts of the USA, I have the privilege and the honor of helping to make the mission alive. And our mission is that we build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place.
That selfless commitment to community compelled Loretto Hospital to recognize her with the 2011 Spirit of Achievement Award.
We are very, very fortunate to have Connie Lindsey participating in our next Spirit of Achievement dinner. As a matter of fact, she's the honoree. This is the first time we have a woman that we're honoring for the Spirit of Achievement dinner.
The deserving part of this for Connie is that she has many of the same values that the hospital holds. A commitment to community involvement, a commitment to caring and respect, teamwork and pride. All values that Connie embodies.
For me, being first at anything simply means that there must be someone who's next. And so part of my personal philosophy is to lift as I climb. And so being the first woman, but more importantly, being a part of this important work at Loretto Hospital, whether it's a man or a woman, but what's the impact of the work that we will do in raising funds that will allow others who might not have access and who don't have access to information, to good medical treatment, to support and to hope. That is what I think is most important about all of this.
To that end, Connie accepted the honor with the stipulation that she put her considerable resources behind the establishment of the Connie L. Lindsey Cancer Resource Center at Loretto Hospital.
When I thought about the impact of this opportunity to really make a difference in the lives of individuals, I thought about how do people have access to information. And one of the things that has had a significant impact on my life is cancer. My husband has multiple myeloma and then has also survived prostate cancer. And so there is a very personal relationship in terms of what this disease can do and can mean to people's lives. I lost a beloved girlfriend to multiple myeloma a little over 2 years ago. And I've held the hands and had conversations of people, both family members who are affected and caregivers, of people who have been told that they have cancer. That in all cases it's not a death sentence, but it certainly is a life-altering diagnosis.
When we're talking about cancer in general, people of color in general are diagnosed later, certainly at a later stage, have less access to treatment, and certainly less access to really what's so important from a psychological level, the support services that keep us going through, as I say, that journey of treatment after diagnosis.
Loretto Hospital is the only hospital in the Austin community. We have 132,000 people in Austin. We are the only hospital in the community itself. We're the largest community of all the 75 communities in Chicago. There are no other resources for the people within this community.
In Austin community, a lot of patients use Loretto Hospital as a primary care physician. because they do not have primary care doctors.
Giving the diagnosis of cancer is not a pleasant thing to do. It has to be individualized from one patient to another. And giving the news to the patient alone, in my view, is never a correct thing to do. We should have the support of the family there. And yes, resource for cancer is very important. Cancer Resource Center here at Loretto would be a big help for me as a physician taking care of my patients who've just been diagnosed with cancer of any stage.
This resource center is a representation of everything that this remarkable woman stands for. And to be able to participate in something like this, which is her dream, which will live on through your support, I cannot encourage you strongly enough to do so.
1 year from this April, what I'd hope to see is to walk into that center and see that there are hundreds of people being served. Will you be willing to say, not only can I fold my hands in prayer, hold them up in praise, but can I curl them around a pen and write a big check for the Loretto mission? That's important, because ultimately it's not what we've bought, it's what we build. It's not what we've told, it's what we've taught. And so I would encourage everyone to join us in this mission of making a difference, of engaging, enlightening, and educating everyone about the importance of research and information, and that while cancer is a very serious and very frightening diagnosis, it is not impossible, but it is filled with an opportunity for us to serve, to make a difference, and to be that light for someone who needs us.